Looks like similar to the subway car.
Should I take a picture now?
When you're holding a ticket, how much you drop it? I can come back in your purse. Yeah, come back in your purse and getting shit. Don't want to ask me to turn on the train. All I want to do is check what number, what car we're in. I'm not going to ask him to turn on the train. You know that.
Who should we use outside? For it right now?
Just keep it running.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bruce Ricker, one of your car hosts. I have with me some release forms for Pepco. If you plan to get off the train in Pepco, you must sign one of these forms. It is a release from injury, holders of Pepco and Washington Baltimore Chapter is harmless. Also for the ladies and the gentlemen, but the ladies, most of you ladies hopefully have flat shoes on, no heels, and you have closed-toed shoes. If you don't, they will not let you into the generating station. You can get off a train, but they will not allow you into the power plant portion of the station. Hopefully everybody has closed-toed shoes and flat shoes. I'm going to pass out these forms, and Pepco people will come through and collect them and talk to you later. Any other questions? I'll be happy to try and answer them for you. Hi there. They've asked us to give a very simple.
Today is Morgantown Special for Morgantown, Maryland on the Potomac River and the Pepco power generating plant. We hope you're going to have a very pleasant and safe day. The temperatures are supposed to warm up a bit by the time we get down there, and we are due in around noontime. We'll have some more instructions later on as far as the procedures down there are concerned, which we need to follow or are in the process of being passed out right now. You will be getting a handout, an itinerary, which gives you some information about the line that we'll be traveling over, known as the Pope's Creek Line. We'll also be handing out, as an added attraction, a gentleman who lives in Southern Maryland has just completed a book, a small book about 30 pages, which gives the complete background, history, and illustrations of the line that we'll be traveling over today. The books have just come off the presses literally within the past week, and they will be available for sale at a price of $3.50, passed out at that time. Everyone who's ordered a lunch has a choice of drinks. Cold or even hot drinks come with the lunch. The car hosts, a little bit later on, will be going around and taking drink orders. The lunches will be delivered to you at your seat. You will not have to go and get them. There are a couple of car hosts in each and every car, as well as additional personnel from the Baltimore and Washington.
We're just exploring. Okay.
Okay, we've now slowed down for Bowie apparently. We're about to switch over to the Pope's Creek branch.
No, I don't have any more of those other than the ones that were already given out. We'll just try to make those announcements on the PA system. So I would suggest you get with Ken and just have him...
From Baltimore to Bowie in less than 10 minutes. Figure that out. And we have just come to a dead stop.
What would you like to have?
Well, ideally one for the inside.
And we're moving.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Bowie. Here's Bowie. We were up here 2 weeks ago over this bridge. Then we turned left down this road and went to the station. And there's a station. There's where we went right up there. By that yellow thing, we turned yellow building.
I doubt it. It's not. It's a very small one. Those are,
Yeah, I'll just use one. Thank you for looking. I already have it.
Right at this moment, the train has now moved on to the Pope's Creek line off the Amtrak main line, and we'll be moving on down for the next 50 miles on this line, which exists mainly to take coal to the generating plant that we'll be visiting in a couple of hours.
Get the cell number and hold on to it easier.
We are now proceeding through Upper Marlboro. We're getting close to it anyway.
Heard you saying about selling the books on the...
Yeah.
Time is in, but if someone's already en route with them, well, go ahead. They're all
Look at that, right in front here again. Tracks. Yeah. There goes, yep.
Mine's close to
what the hell? Like this, one was turned one way,
Stay right where you are.
yeah. Right.
The person had been responsible for all of the tragic things that had happened to the Confederacy during the war between the states. And so he decided to make one great big effort in desperation on this evening of April 14th at 10:30 in the box at Ford's Theater, and he shot Abraham Lincoln very close range. Booth then managed to escape by jumping 14 feet from the president's box to the stage, and because he had caught his spur in a banner that was hanging there, he landed off balance and broke a bone in his left leg a couple of inches above his ankle, which made the remaining days of his life a matter of constant pain and extreme inconvenience and discomfort. 5 days, nearly 6 days, while Confederate troops and detectives combed the countryside of southern Maryland looking for the two. Finally, Friday afternoon, about the 20th, Thomas A. Jones felt that it was time to get...
About 10 more minutes, we'll be into Waldorf.
Yeah. Oh, they burned it all, too. All right, there's Wendy's. I've been there.
We're coming into the Waldorf area now. Beginning in Charles County and Route 301. You can catch glimpses of that over to the right-hand side from time to time. Understand that the station here, the old Pennsylvania station at Route 5, was torn down in 1977. Just after you cross Route 5 in the middle of town.
Hello. Yeah? It's like the view from Curtis. Oh, no, this is Waldorf. This is Waldorf. That's the road.
Did you see that people?
Yep. Well, that was a road. What's down there? I can't see it. It's not dark.
You can see it.
Yeah, you're switching your It's all right. Take it off.
Wow, I get 360 now. Bye.
David.
Yeah.
He's ready.
Pulling into La Plata, Maryland.
Oh, they just moved one.
Whoops.
David, it's frozen too. Please.
Preparing to depart La Plata.
There's your station, Chris.
I got DVDs earlier. We have later.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, we've started to slow down. My suspicion is we're approaching Morgantown and the power plant pretty soon.
We will be arriving at the Morgantown power plant in a short time. As you may notice, we're proceeding a little more slowly. The speed limit is somewhat lower than the last couple of miles into the plant itself. Once everybody that wants to get off the train has detrained, we'll have a photo run-by. There are people stationed on the ground as well as the on-train personnel who will assist in establishing a photo line for the photo run-by. Once the photo run-by has been complete, you will have the opportunity to view some locomotives and other equipment outside the power plant, and also have the opportunity to go through the power plant.
Okay, as you can see, we're now approaching the Morgantown power plant. Up ahead. Another one said stop. That's one for stop signs. I can see on the road.
Exactly.
What is kindergarten?
Carefully accept.
Baby school?
Yeah, baby school.
Who's this? This is Brian. Brian, make sure
Here, this is Morgantown and the power plant. You just saw your glimpse of the Route 301 bridge. And over there we see some folks who only wish they could be on this train. Okay, here we are at the power plant. Okay, here's the locomotive that they use to shuffle their coal around. Okay, let's even go on the locomotive. Pull the cord.
This here?
Yeah. Alright, thought maybe you'd like to have a look at the 301 bridge before we go. We just picked up a pretty decent book here. A book all about the railroad. Should prove to be a very interesting book. And even have the autograph of the author. Okay, we're now departing the power plant, heading back to Baltimore.
She'd want to go up and down that thing.
Probably right.
The word creature. We have it at the PA location of the head end of car number 7.
Let's see.
I think the intention of making it really long. They know I was just true.
Sir, can I give you a flyer on my private steam fan trip? Give you a flyer on my private trip. I'll put a copy of it to you, if that's of interest to you.
By all means, sure.
Ah, now there's a man after my...
Devoted to railroad history, as the name implies.
Cut it to we're crossing over some big wide street.
There you have it, Route 301. Upper Marlboro.
Let's see if
So it will be an operational stop only.
Okay, back in Bowie. Soon we will rejoin the main line and fly back to Baltimore at 110 miles an hour. And up ahead, the main line.